Hello and welcome back to Jurassic Jones. Today we have some roar strikers that we're going to be taking a look at, but go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss any of the Dominion year stuff. And back we are with the Roar Strikers. That's right, we have an Ankylosaurus, a new Triceratops, a Skorpiovenator, which is a new dinosaur, a new mold we haven't gotten quite yet, and a Rajasaurus. Don't know if I'm quite pronouncing that correctly, so help me in the comments. Starting off with the Triceratops. As you can see, this one's green. I'm starting off with the one I'm least excited for, and I'm just going to be frank about this. We've got enough Triceratopses. They're not the same size. We just had the Hammond Collection one announced today. And even though it looks amazing, once again, I'm just a little over them not being the appropriate size. Give us a bigger Triceratops, Mattel. It's time. That being said, this, once again, the textures just keep getting... Ooh, I love pulling out those new tags, like, for the sound. These no kids have, like... Yeah, that does sound kind of interesting. But yeah, it means no kids have, like, drained the battery at all. So that's kind of cool. But, now that I have this one in hand, I'm kind of liking the brown on the green patterning. There you go, you got the code. And honestly, I've kind of thought about this lately. Now that the code is kind of a built-in toy mechanism, I kind of have to, go through them sometimes. Because I'm not going to be trying to hide them as much or just be going through them as quickly. So if if you get your collection scan in, by all means, cool. I'm not guaranteeing that they're going to be in every video, by all means, but just it's a mechanism of the toy. So these videos are first and foremost to like demonstrate how the toy works, whatever toy that they're putting out, how it looks in hand, and yeah, that's one of the mechanisms. So I've thought about this, and that's where I'm at. That being said, the details, the eyes, and by the way, always check the eyes. That's going to be the new catchphrase of the channel. Check the eyes, because Mattel seems to have like this really weird production defect with some of the dinosaurs' eyes, where it's like they paint them and they're just always not always. I'm sorry, but it's like for every 10 dinosaurs I get, I'll come across one that has like the eye just a little bit off. That's a cool mechanism, honestly. Like all things considered, like now that I'm playing with it. Yeah, I like that. It's not a button, you just press down on the hind legs there and it kind of triggers the neck mechanism and the noise. Let's see how she works in it. We cannot stress how much better these animations have gotten. You can like pan around the dinosaur now, which is just a really cool feature. Yeah. Let's go ahead and move on to our Ankylosaurus. And yeah, this is a really nice Ankylosaurus. This is the second Roar Striker we're unboxing. I was really digging the mech. You see, we got the 180 crane around neck there. I was really digging the the mechanism on these Roar Strikers, the pushing on the hind legs. Let's see how they pan out across the other 3 offerings we've got so far. Once again, this is wave 1, so we've got another few Roar Strikers coming. I'm really excited for all of them, honestly. Yeah, some cool repaints, some new molds. And not even repaints, these are all pretty much new molds because they've got this new mechanism built. And that's awesome. Once again, it's no button. It's just literally like while you're playing with the toy, you can just activate the mechanism. Thanks, Mattel. That's a good one. I'm really digging this one. I kind of want to see this applied to like a larger figure, like maybe just see it put into like a Brachiosaurus or one of the sauropods. Like maybe you press down on the hind and then it cranes to the neck or the tail of the I'm sorry, not the Diplodocus, the Apatosaurus. So yeah, it's a really interesting looking Ankylosaurus. If these things flop over on the left hand of the turtle there. But yeah, let's go ahead and get a look at our new Ankylosaurus Roar Striker in the app. Hello, not quite bumpy. But yeah, so we have our Ankylosaurus in the app. Once again, you can pan around. This app has gotten so much better. You can still check out your old collections. I just wish they would like put them all together on one page, like one collection page. That's the only gripe I have with it so far. But yeah, moving on to our Skorpiovenator, one I've been really excited for, even if it's not in its final form. And when I say a figure's not in its final form, it's because I'm not really crazy about the colors they chose. We're gonna get an inevitable repaint. Mattel's good about recycling some of their molds and repurposing them into like new mechanisms and all kinds of good stuff. So I know that they're gonna give us another one. This one's not it. I don't know. It's like the colors are just a little too hyper real. It's a little too cartoony. And while I say that it might look great along some of the Camp Cretaceous toys, because those are actually a Netflix cartoon. That being said, yeah, we got another nice little plastic tag to pull out there. Let's see how this Roar Striker mechanism works when you're working with just hind legs. Oh, there you go. That tail. Looks a lot bigger once you snap the tail on, honestly. That's pretty sturdy, I gotta say. Like, I'm playing with it, I'm moving it around, and if I move my hand off it, it'll keep standing. It's pretty well balanced, and honestly, the texture on this figure is just really good. The teeth are a little bit big and bulky and kind of cartoony, which is kind of unfortunate, but otherwise, like, yeah, just... And I like the black, like, overtone, but the yellow is just like, I don't know, it's just like something about it's just not quite right. That being said, like, the rib cages on a lot of these molds, like a lot of the details, the textures, they're just getting so good. Yeah, some of these just beg for a repaint. Jurassic Compound did a really cool repaint of this one, actually, that already improved it like 100-fold for me. Highly recommend you give that a look. It's a really great video. I might actually link that video in our video description, because it's just a really good video, and it just redeems this figure in a lot of ways. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what she looks like in the app. Yeah, right on. And she's got like this little like blue fleck around her eyes in the app, which is, it looks really good actually on the animation. It's just kind of unfortunate that it's not on the actual figure. But yeah, moving on to Rajasaurus, which is the one I've been most anticipating. And even though I'm incredibly happy with this figure, I like the colors, I like everything about it, I've already seen a repaint that they have en route, and we'll just say I'm more excited for that one. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's going to be, I think like next wave 2 or wave 3. So it'll be either in June or September of this year. We'll be getting another Rajasaurus repaint, and this thing just looks awesome. Both of these, I believe, are related to the Allosaurus, or yeah, I'm not, or was it the Carnotaurus? I'm not sure. But yeah, both of these are like cousins of one of those. You have to let me know in the comments. Yeah, this one is the Skorpiovenator. I think it's the Carnotaurus. They look more Carnotaurus-y. You might go ahead and correct me, paleontological folks. So yeah, with your tail snapped in, let's go ahead and see how this mechanism works on this one. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm really liking these Roar Strikers. They're really well balanced. The posability on them is awesome. They just stand really good. I like the soundboard recordings they've done with them. I'm sold on this line. I'm excited for whatever else they have come out this year. I honestly forget the name of the last line that we had, the one where we had the Rajasaurus, and they had these just really fugly buttons on the sides, just in really unfortunate places, just not aesthetically pleasing, and this is what's taking their place. And I gotta say, It's a vast improvement. Thank you, Mattel. Let's go ahead and see what this Rajasaurus looks like in the app. Right on. These are the Roar Strikers, now available at a Target or a Walmart near you. Go ahead and run and grab them quickly because they are pretty awesome. I gotta say, they are definitely proud additions to the collection. And yeah, I can't wait for the repaints that we'll inevitably get for Skorpiovenator. Triceratops, once again, I really like the mechanism. I like it more in hand than I did, as an idea, I guess. But yeah, join us next time because we've got some really cool Ferocious Pack offerings that are coming our way. I'm really excited for these. But hey, folks, if you like what we're doing, check us out on Patreon and help us out. Anything helps, really. Like the video because that gets things moving with you, the algorithm. Comment, let us know what you thought of these figures. Which one was your favorite? What are you most excited for coming up? And yeah, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Because it is Dominion year. We're like literally right on the cusp of Dominion. We've got so many awesome things coming this year. I wouldn't want anyone to miss any of it. But most importantly of all, in 2022 and in the future, everyone out there on the hunt with these toys, stay safe.